Hi everyone, welcome to Quick English, your go-to channel for mastering English skills fast. We are focusing on business English for advanced learners. I'm Kyle, and I'm here with Kelly. Today, we'll be discussing email etiquette in English. Whether you're writing to a colleague, a client, or your boss, crafting the perfect email can make all the difference.
Absolutely. Email is often the first impression you make in professional settings, so it's vital to get it right. We'll be covering tone, structure, and common phrases for both formal and informal emails. Plus, we'll share tips to avoid common mistakes.
Let's start with the basics, the structure of an email. A good email has 5 main parts: the subject line, the greeting, the body, the closing, and your signature.
Exactly. And the subject line is super important. It should be clear and to the point. For example, instead of saying question, you could write follow up on budget proposal or meeting request for Thursday.
That's a great point. Now, moving to the greeting. The way you address someone sets the tone. For formal emails, you can use dear name or hello name if it's slightly less formal. For informal emails, hi name or just hey name works fine.
Right. And don't forget the body of the email. This is where the magic happens. Start with a sentence that introduces the purpose of your email. For example, I hope this email finds you well is a classic opener for formal emails.
And for informal emails, you could say something like, hope you're doing great. Once you've set the tone, go straight to the point. Be concise but clear about what you want to convey.
Yes, and always keep in mind, one email, one purpose. Don't overload your email with multiple topics. It can confuse the reader and make it harder for them to respond.
Great tip. Now let's talk about tone. Formal emails should sound professional and respectful. Avoid contractions like I'm or can't. Instead, write I am or cannot.
And for informal emails, feel free to use contractions in a friendly tone. You can even add a touch of humor or emojis if it's appropriate for your relationship with the recipient.
Now, before we move on, let's touch on common mistakes. One big one is forgetting to proofread. Spelling and grammar mistakes can ruin even the best email.
Another is being too vague. For example, instead of writing, "Can we meet next week?" be specific. Are you available for a meeting on Wednesday at 3 p.m.?
Love that example. Finally, let's talk about closings. In formal emails, use phrases like best regards, sincerely, or kind regards. And don't forget to add your name and, if relevant, your job title.
For informal emails, you can keep it simple with best, thanks, or even cheers. Always match the tone of your closing to the rest of the email.
That's it for our guide on email etiquette. Before we go, here's a quick challenge. Write a short email to your boss or colleague using the tips we've shared today. Post it in the comments, and we'll pick a few to give feedback on in our next video.
And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Quick English, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. See you next time.
Bye!